ECISD at Home with AVID. My name is Virginia Hunt, and I am the District Coordinator. AVID stands for Advancement via Individual Determination. Today's topic is careers. What do you want to be when you grow up? Have you ever been asked that question? Of course you have. The essential question for today is, what steps do I follow to know what career I should be working towards? 3-column notes. First column is what? That's where you'll list the steps. Second column is how. That's where you'll list the resources on how to accomplish those steps. And finally, you will reflect and connect on the third column. Step number 1, self-awareness. It's important to get to know yourself. The best way to do this is to take a My Career Interest survey, available on Access for Success. Let's watch the short video that tells us how to get there. Hi, welcome to Access for Success. This quick video is going to show you how to log into Access and take your career interest inventory. So the first thing you need to do is go to the Ector County ISD webpage. Here under quick links on the left-hand side, you will find the Access Gateway link. Once you click on that, it'll take you to the Gateway homepage, where you would then need to click Avatar ICE, which is where you go to log in. You utilize your ecisd.school Google email to log in, and once you're here, you notice the navigation bar in white with the different buttons under Career Interest. The fourth button down is My Career Interest Survey. Once you click that, it'll take you straight to the survey page. You have 16 pages to go with. You can decide which activities you like, what of your personal qualities that describe you, and what school just subjects that I like. Click your first instinct. Go quickly through this. It should take about 8 to 10 minutes. Click next to get to the next page. And at the end, you should find out which careers match your interests. Okay, so let's add to our notes. First column is what are the steps, getting to know yourself. And second column is your resource. Step 2, build your career awareness. It's important to know what careers are out there. Access for Success allows you to explore a variety of different careers from different sectors. This is great if you want to know how much a career pays, how much school do you need, or what's the difference between, say, electrical engineering right here and maybe chemical engineering. There's another resource, the Texas Career Check website, that is sponsored by the Texas Workforce Commission. This website allows you to explore different careers and even learn about occupation trends. Okay, let's go back and add to our notes. First 2 columns. Step number 3, it's important to meet with career experts. That's the only way you're going to know what is the day-to-day like in those different careers. Access for Success has recorded sessions from interviews for different careers, but we definitely encourage you to interview everyone you know, especially people that are doing the work that you would like to someday do. Let's meet some of these career experts.
Stuff. My name is Adam Farber. I did grow up here. Went to Gonzales Elementary and Nimitz and Permian High School. So I'm sure many of you students will be familiar with that. What I found really interesting at UTPB is there were, a lot more people like me that wanted to be more than they knew they ever could, really. When I started at UTPB, I kind of wanted to be a pharmacist. I knew I liked what we call STEM nowadays. But back then, I just liked science, right? I liked biology classes and chemistry classes. To tell the truth, before college, I had never, not even once, considered being a physician. Nobody in my family was a doctor or a nurse or anything. It was never something that I had any real grasp of what it was to be, or what it took to get there, or what a daily Monday and Tuesday and Saturday and Sunday were for a physician. I had no idea. And so I kind of just dove in and went for it, and did end up getting into school in Galveston. And every time you take a step and you kind of figure out how you can succeed and get a little bit further than you ever thought you could, you figure out there's another step you can do. And if you do that enough times, if you just kind of commit to it and do what it takes, you'll end up in places that you had absolutely no idea you would be, or could be for that matter.
I'm originally from Kermit, Texas, and I started working, came to Odessa, started working for the Odessa Police Department in 1987, before cell phones. I've always been a City of Odessa police officer. I'm married. I have 2 kids that are grown. They live in Houston, Texas. I do have an associate's degree from Odessa College, and that's one of the reasons why I was able to promote to lieutenant, was because I went back to college and got more education. And that's one of the things that I would say to kids nowadays, especially those that, that are not sure about whether they want to go to college or not. I was the same way. And what I say to you kids is that always go to college, because you're going to regret it if you don't. I thought that once I got out of high school that I would never have to take another test. I would never have to study or anything like that ever again. And I was so wrong. No matter what career you take and you go to, you're always going to be studying. You're always going to be taking tests. You're always going to be receiving and obtaining information that's going to help you in that career. So don't ever go with that myth that you will never need to learn anything else once you finish high school, because you're selling yourself short, and no one ever wants to do that. So always remember that.
My name is Aparna Reddy. I'm a hospital pharmacist, and I'm currently at Odessa Regional Medical Center in Odessa, Texas. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the pharmacy career and give you a tour of our pharmacy. And when we're done, we'll take any questions that you might have. As far as my background, I am a hospital pharmacist, and I've been a hospital pharmacist for about 8 years. Of course, there's lots of different things you can do with pharmacy. You can also go into your community pharmacies, such as your Walgreens or Walmart, or your little independent pharmacies. You can do research. There's lots of different things you can do. To tell you a little bit about how you go about becoming a pharmacist. So there's a few different paths that you can go to become a pharmacist, but the main one that people do is after you finish high school, you usually do a college degree, which is usually a 4-year college degree. And after you complete that, you usually do a 4-year pharmacy degree. And when you're done with that degree, you have a Doctor of Pharmacy degree. And that lets you basically practice pharmacy in any setting. Of course, you have to also go and get your pharmacy license and pass some exams in each state. And
Okay, we just heard from our career experts, and there's plenty more on the Access for Success site. You can always join us live for future Fridays at 11 and 2. So here are your notes. The first 2 columns have been completed. So what goes on the 3rd column? This is where you write your why. Why is it important for you to accomplish these steps? So let's take some time to reflect and connect. Thank you so much for joining us for ECISD at Home with AVID. Remember, we are here to help all of you accomplish your dreams.